Good Thursday. So welcome to my channel. So I'm just gonna talk today about I'm doing a book tag, my first book tag ever. So I knew I'm gonna do the last 10 book tag. The original video I'm gonna post it below, and you'll be able to see his video also. His was very awesome, so I thought I would do this one too. So without further ado, I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So the last book, so it's the last book tag. I'm just gonna do, I have 10 questions. Yes, I have them all here. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm gonna read the question since I can't remember every question. So the first one is the last book you didn't finish. So for me, the last book I didn't finish yet. I put it on pause. I was very excited about this book. This book made me, it came out, I think it was in this January or February, and I'm very excited about it. But fortunately, I started it and was, oopsies, I was very not happy about, I don't know, it's just boring at the first time. So this book is The Bells. I know a lot of people like it. This book is just, for me, it was just a bit boring at first. There's no action. There's not many action, and it's more about the story building. So I'm just gonna say that for now, I think I'm only at 90 pages in though. I'll give it another try. Probably my next TBR I'll edit it in, or this month, June's TBR, just because I'm actually almost done my TBR. So, and we're only on the 6th of June. So I might actually continue it later this month. So anyway, this is The Bells by Danielle Clayton, her name. I'm not good with names. So anyways, that's her. So for the second question is the last book you reread. I'm not a reread. Well, first of all, I only started completely reading nonstop in last September, just because I was having a lot of issues with myself. A little bit of anxieties. I was not going out, so I just decided, why not just enter a world in each book that I read. So that's what I did. So for this question, I can't really say because I'm really starting all new. So eventually I will reread for sure. I'm not one that's gonna get rid of my books. They're like my babies right now, and I love having a lot of books. So for this question, it's NA, not applicable. So number 3, the last book you bought. For me, this book, I read the first one, I think it was last year. I read it since September, so it's in that area. So this book made me fall in love with romance contemporary. It's so good. So I decided to buy the second one, and that's the one I just dropped. So be right back. So the book is Love and Luck. I'll post the actual cover right here, just because I always remove my sleeves when I'm reading, just because it's easier to read. Anyways, so Love and Luck by Welch. This book I just started yesterday, I think, yesterday. I'm at page 52, and it is really, really good. I'm loving it so far. Love and Luck, it's really just about a girl that goes to Ireland, and she has to be in her aunt's wedding. Turns out, if you've read the first one, you know that her best friend moved to Italy. Well, I think she's gonna go see her best friend. So I didn't know it was like not like a sequel of the same story, but a companion. So yeah, Love and Luck. So I'm very excited about it. And I'll also post the first book if you're ever interested. It's Love and Gelato. And go read it. It's really, really good. If you like contemporary and cheesy and high school kind of romance, it's really good. And the family part, that was one of like 60% of the reason I read it was because of the family part. So the family relationships and just finding out everything with her family. So anyways, it's really good. So question number 4. The last book you said you read, but you didn't. I kind of did say I read it on Goodreads. That book, it's just that I watched the person's show. It's a nonfiction adult book, and this person is a medium, and I loved his book. I kind of watched his show so much that at a certain point in the book, I kind of knew what was going to happen, so I kind of let it go. That would be this one, Tyler Henry, Between Two Worlds. This book is really good, actually, if you want to know more like what happened in his life. I finished at page 100, and I think there's like 200 pages. Yeah, 200 pages. So for this book, it was just not interest. I lost interest in it, and I just wanted to read something else. And I think I read this like in the first 2 months that I started completely reading. So maybe that's why I'll maybe pick it up later on. I do have a lot of mental health, books. I have like a whole shelf for them, so I might continue, and I'll let you know. Like I have some chakra cards. Before I started reading completely, I was really into any like books about your being and everything. So anyways, this is the book. So let's go to question 5. The last book you read in the margin of. To be honest with you, I don't even know what margin mean. I tried to Google it yesterday, couldn't find an answer. So we're just gonna skip this one. I don't know. If it's about poems, I haven't read poems anymore yet. So I do not know what they're read in the margin of. Let me know below if you know what it means, and maybe I'll answer you. I'll maybe do like an extra clip. So anyways, so let's go to number 6. So last book you had signed. I've never had a book signed. I've been keeping in my little shell here in this room. I've never went to see an author or anything. So I am planning, if I can, not next year, but the year after, if I can save a little bit of money, I want to go to BookCon. I want to go all of those events because I love New York. So I've went there once, so I might actually go back. So that would be really amazing to go and meet every author that I love. There's some author who won't be there, obviously, that like for me, my author that started me doing all of this is Danielle Rollins. She's for me, she's amazing. She's such a good horror suspense author for like YA. And if I can meet her, like, I'd give her a big hug. If I can. She might not want to, but I would. Anyways. She's a person to save me from anxiety. Like, before I started reading, I was like sleeping 16 to 20 hours a day. I was just working and panicking for nothing. I was just a mess. I lost almost all my friends. But now I'm new, and since started reading, I feel like I have you guys. I have a community. I have my friends online, and I can reach to you guys, and I know that you'll help me out. So it's good. I was just in a rough patch for like 2 to 3 years, so now I'm feeling a lot better. And thanks to this community, to BookTube, I can finally be myself again. So anyways, I don't want to bore you with my whole history, but I'll continue on this. So the next one is the last book you lost. This book, everybody's probably gonna have a battle in the comments, maybe, or just in your head, because not that many people comment. But anyways, the last book I lost, I borrowed someone, don't remember who, and I actually bought it again, which is one of the next questions. But yeah, it was 50 Shades. Sorry. 50 Shades of Fred, the third one. So yeah, I lost it. I didn't know where I put it at all. But I went to a thrift store, I think, a few weeks ago, and I actually picked it up. It was for $1.99. So instead of buying it new, I got it here. So, next question. So yeah, the last book you had to replace. Again, 50 Shades. I had to replace. I just had the first and the second one, and I don't want to actually just have, I like having my complete series, so that's why I bought and I love this story. Like, this is amazing. And the last book you had your argument for. So back here, a lot of people say that is diminishing on women and that it's so abusive and everything. But for me, I just loved the book. The storyline behind it was amazing, and they found true love at the end. So for me, I have more arguments about it, but let's just say that if you don't like it, just don't read it. If you love it, talk to me. I just love this one. So E.L. James. She's a good author. Or him. I don't actually know if it's a girl or a guy. I think it's a girl though. Anyways. So this one. Now, the last one. Oh, so number 10. The last book you couldn't get hold of. So for me, I went to the library. I didn't buy it. So for me, I'm trying to, because every book on my bookshelf, like I maybe read like 50 of them. I have like 300. So I'm working on actually reading my books that I own. So if I go to the library, it's just a book that I really want in that moment. So for me, it was The Raven Boy. I'll post a picture up here. So yeah, The Raven Boy Cycle. I wanted it at the library, even online, and it's just a book that's always been booked. And like where I live, we don't have that many copies because it's a smaller city. It's not like Toronto or New York or stuff like that. It's just a smaller city, so our library doesn't have it yet. But us, how it works, if we want to reserve a book and it's anywhere in like the province, we can have it shipped. But apparently everybody's reading it, so I haven't tried to get it yet because I'm kind of busy with every other book. So anyways, so that was my book tag, the last 10 book tag. So I'll post down below all the books I talked about. I'll link them on Goodreads, so if you want to go take a look. Also, I will post the person that started this video. I'll put it down below also. And I hope you like this video. So anyways, I'll see you Monday with my reading vlog, and I hope you have a good weekend and read. Anyways, thank you for subscribing and liking my video, and thanks for the views. And if you have any comments down below, post down below, and don't forget to thumbs up. And when you subscribe, put the bell icon so you can be notified. So anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.